Right, so it's World Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and obviously we need to keep talking about it. I know it's a conversation I've been on for a while, and many women are still yet to get tested or checked for possible breast cancer. Could you let's start from scratch. What is breast cancer, how is it detected, and how can we know if we should get checked?
If we talk about cancer generally, anywhere in the body, when we have tissue, there's a chance that some of the cells in the body can just go haywire. They just become sick. And then they continue to sort of replicate. The normal thing that happens in the body is the cells break and break and break. That's what forms our body, the tissue that we feel. So some of these cells, all the cells in the body, anyway, not some of them, all the cells have a period when they're supposed to die. You understand? So there's a programmed death that happens. But in cancer cells, they lose their ability to die, so they continue to replicate. And in some cases, they lose the ability to also attach to the tissue around them, so the body can't take care of them. So they become just crazy, and then they keep going. So then, when that happens, we say that cancer at the core. So that's cancer. Cancer happens in one cell, it goes and then it gets bigger. If we don't pay attention to it, then it gets to, it becomes very big that you can feel a lump. Just in breast cancer that we're talking about now, when you feel a lump, the lump then becomes bigger and bigger. So those cells, they're very, very, very wide. So they sort of invade into the surrounding tissue. And then from there, they can get into what we call the lymph, in the lymphatic system in the body. So from the lymphatic system, they can be taken to other parts of the body, and then it becomes serious case. That's what we talk about metastatic cancer. So the cancer that left from the site where it's formed to another site.
Every commemoration of breast cancer, I always say this to what you just said, that, in those countries, they have health insurance. So if you find out something, it will not kill you. But here, ignorance is bliss. If you find out something, you will die before the solution comes, because the fear of never being able to access a solution to that alone, or not being able to afford it, is the reason why people don't even go for screening. Every day they bring out free screening for breast and all of that. People don't go. So what solutions do we have that, would encourage women to come out to have this test done?
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I mean, I've been around in the country now for about 1.5 years to work on, and I've screened, we screened by a large number. This year alone, we screened close to 10,000 ladies. Last year, we screened about 4,000 ladies. Now, what I discovered is there are a lot of challenges here in Nigeria. The hallmark, and you're very right there, that, awareness, one, is a major problem. So then ladies, even when you want to do it for free, like you said, they might not turn out. So they might not turn out. But my experience, when I went to the grassroots places, to the farmers, to people in rural places, we've gone to very, different parts of this country. That is not what I'm finding. When we ask people to come, once they understand, they sort of engage.
Every year we talk about the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have the same conversations, and I would like to know if there's any scientific or medical breakthrough in the past, let's say, year or two, and what are those breakthroughs that that Nigerians can have access to?
I found a particular device called breast eye, which is more like an illuminator. We will use a red light. There are different technologies coming out in America, in India, in Europe. But this particular device is very, very easy to use. And, it uses red light. And it can shine the light through the breast, and then you can see, based on the blood vessels that come early when there's when the cells start replicating, you can see those blood vessels early. And it makes screening so easy and cheap for us. We have used this device for a lot of the screenings that we do. It makes us to bring the cost of screening down to as low as sometimes 500 naira, 1,000 naira. You understand? So, which is what we need to be looking at.
Talking about early detection, see, Dr. Ogunremi, I'm on this table. Because someone like me, I have all the information, I have all the data, but but yet I have not gone tested. I've not even gone to get myself checked in recent times. And obviously you can say busy schedule, there are women that are working class women who are constantly on the run, and we just haven't had time to just take a time out to do that. So people like us, I mean, I have no excuse, but people like us, what can you do to drill it into our brain to go and get us that one?
So in terms of, you know, busy schedules, I think what I launched in the past 1 year is to say we can screen beyond borders. If the device I talked about earlier on, you know, what the device can do for us is we can screen anywhere. We can screen in the office. You can screen at home. You can screen yourself and look at things. I mean, apathy is not an excuse. The fact that we do not do it doesn't mean that it can be a problem, and then we should go beyond that. So if we can, you know, innovate a way that we do things locally, we go to people's offices to go and screen them in the office. We go to marketplaces to screen, and that, I think it's a very simple device that people can even have in their own offices. You know, so if you have the device, you can just screen anywhere. Basically, that's the advantage of it. Yeah, if a lady examines herself frequently, there are times you know what your breast feels like. There are some lumps that just been there for ages. They're not, you know them. But if you find any additional lump that's not there, something that I personally do not, I don't feel comfortable when there's a lump in the breast anyway. Any lump in the breast is meant to come out. If there's a lump in the breast, get it out. That's my own advice. But there are some lumps that they're not cancerous. But before you can say that, you have to investigate. We definitely have to investigate. Nobody can say a lump is cancerous or not, unless we take a biopsy and we do histology. That is the confirmation that a lump is not cancerous.